What's up, Grizz Nation? We're back at it on everything Grizzlies, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about probably my favorite prospect in this draft. Now, I know I said that about Wendell Moore, but after watching a lot of videos, I have to say that title goes to Tari Eason out of LSU. So I'm going to start the video. Tari Eason has great size at 6'8" with a 7'3" wingspan, and he weighs 220 pounds. For a three, that's pretty. That's a modern. Actually, that's a huge three. Um, I will say this: his shot is probably one of his biggest weaknesses, or not weaknesses, but his biggest concern going into the draft. Can he consistently hit the shot, or beyond the perimeter? And I would have to say he has the form. However, it's just that consistency and some mechanics that are questionable. However, this is a player who you wouldn't be drafting for his offense. This is someone who you'd strictly be drafting for his defense and his transition play, and it's just as his NBA readiness. I feel like this is a player who I'm gonna talk about it later in the video before when I end it, but his size at 6'8" with 7'3" wingspan, and he's a wing. Defensively, this dude is a menace. He can guard 1 through the 5, especially fives in a small ball lineup. Like you put him on the Warriors, you put him against the Warriors going against Draymond Green or like Wiggins or something like that. I'm just saying, if you watch his pre-draft workouts on NBA Express or NBA Draft Express, I'm telling you, it's just they are insane. And it's not so much that I feel like teams are going to be expecting him to come in and average 17 a game. It's about he can come in and instantly change your culture and instantly make you a playoff team when you were a playing team the year before. Because this could be a player who, like at LSU, could come off and play the six man, or someone who can be like a Herb Jones in your starting lineup. And I feel like this is kind of the main reasons a lot of his stock is slowly rising, because he'll fit any system, which I'm going to talk. This is kind of what I want to talk about. He'll fit any system, but and he'll do it well. I just feel like personally, it makes more sense to him go to a team like Memphis, where you already have proven stars, so he can play the role of a defender and just a transition scorer. Whereas if he were to be on the Rockets or the Thunder, he would have to, he would be given a lot more offensive opportunities, which probably, if you're in game, you you might want him to shoot if you're really trying to win games, if you're opposing teams. Whereas I'm gonna kind of compare this like Kawhi Leonard. The reason he developed the way he was because he was in San Antonio. Now I'm not saying that Memphis could be his San Antonio. I'm just saying that I feel like if you have him play, a six-man role, or possibly take over that starting three spot for Dylan Brooks, if you trade him this offseason or before the deadline, it makes a lot of sense, because he wouldn't be expected to have an offensive load. This is someone who can play very comfortably, play at what he does. He wouldn't have to put the extra pressure on him. You could offensively have Ja, Des, Jaren, and then Zaire. And then this dude would just be like an ultimate role player, kind of like Herb Jones. Well, I feel like that's kind of why we saw Herb Jones excel, because he didn't need to score 20 a night. He just needed to hit open shots and just cut, get offensive rebounds. Same thing with this dude. This is a guy that if he plays in his role, he will excel anywhere he goes. But I don't think we will see that in a lottery team. I think we'll see that in a team like Milwaukee, like Memphis, like uh, Denver. And I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where this kid goes, just because there have been recent reports saying that this dude has had monstrous workouts and that his stock is rising. So I am kind of wondering where he'll fall. So that's going to be it for today's video. please comment what you guys think about Tyree. I personally think if Memphis were to trade both our first round picks and the Warriors' first round picks, so 3 first round picks, to get the pick before him, and we selected him, I wouldn't be upset. I really wouldn't, because look, if we drafted this kid, brought back Kyle and Tyus, now I would say that if we brought back Kyle, we probably wouldn't need this kid, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if this is your rookie, that's insane. Like, I still feel like Santi Aldama or Tilly would be considered like the developing rookies, whereas this dude would be an instant contributor who happens to be a first year player. So, like I said, feel free to comment what you think about Tyree, and the next video will probably be Christian Braun, maybe another trade up target. I don't know. I'm gonna do 3 more of these just to roughly make it the same as last year, and I did 6. So that's going to be it for today's video, and I hope you guys have a great day.